Jordyn Ward, and if you haven't watched my channel before, I am just a regular girl who decided to give everything up, put everything aside career-wise after college, and go for a year and just be discipled by Christ and follow Him. And so I am going on an 11-month mission trip to 11 different countries, and we're working within the 1040 window. So that's where the most people, like concentrated wise, within this region are unreached, and they've never known or been shared the love of Christ. So we're going to go love on these people and serve them well, and I'm really excited for this next upcoming year. So I just recently got back from training camp, and I have like 1,000,001 stories, so this is just kind of me debriefing and discussing what happened during my training camp experience. So like, first off, we like showed up to camp, and we like set up our tents, and we met everyone, and it was just like really cool. I like made this little tent village, and like everyone was camped out in this one spot. And we were all like, "Hello, how are you? My name is such and such," and it was just really fun. And the way training camp is set up is like you get like these. It's like pretty structured. So you have like from morning till night, you have like trainings and worship services and sermons. So like each day had like a theme, and within that theme there's like certain customs and like very like, I'm a foodie, so like they had a lot of really authentic, really yummy food that like went along with like the day and the customs of the day. So my favorite day had to be India Day, because we got like, I think it was curry. It was so good, you guys. It was so good. And we like covered our heads with like these cloths, and we like ate with our hands, and it was just so good. But like we did all these like crazy scenarios. Like I think one of them was like where we like lost half our luggage, and we had to like figure out and come together and like help each other so that we could like survive the night. And it was like so cold, so we were like snuggling, and it was just like really cool. Everyone was like sharing like tents and like beds and sleeping bags and stuff, and we were just all like cuddled together. And there was like sessions on like the Holy Spirit and like the worship. Oh my gosh, you guys, the worship was just incredible. Like it was just so cool just watching people like hearts sold out to God, just like worshiping and in it, and it was just like beautiful. The Holy Spirit was really moving. And then after that, we like did like our hiking challenge. So like there's this fitness requirement to going on the race, and in order to make sure that you meet that requirement, you have your fitness challenge. And so for us, we had to hike like over 4 miles up into the mountains. Hike. It was like climbing. It was like vertical, and there was like rocks, and you were just like climbing up a mountain. But it was like so cool, and it was such a bonding experience, and it was probably my favorite experience with my team. Just because like we were able to like come together and like love and support this guy who is kind of like a cornerstone of our team, but he had an injury. And so in order to like get him up the mountain so that he could join in, we all like gathered up some of his stuff, and we like put it in our packs, and we made space for it. And we all just kind of like literally like carried his burdens up the mountain. And it was just like this cool experience. And it was just like so beautiful. We got up the mountain at just the right time to watch the sunset. I didn't get any of it on camera though. But I'm sure there's like videos and pictures and stuff like floating around. So I'll link like my Instagram, my blog, and all that good stuff down below, so you can go ahead and check those out. But it was just a really cool experience. And we had like squad wars, and so like O squad went out and like battled the other squad, and like it was like the best squad wins. And so there was like chants and cheers and dance offs and like dodgeball and all these like crazy games, and it was like so much fun. And you guys, O squad won. But yes, we won. We beat out the road squad. Who were they, like in? I think they were in squad. But we won. I don't know how we won, but we won. It was so cool. And it was like the first time in like forever. But we finished it out with that beautiful moment of like baptisms, and then we like celebrated the baptism. So we had like a Jesus dance party where they were like praying praise and worship music, and we were like dancing and like having a good time. And it was just a beautiful way to like wrap up all the good things that God has done in this week. And in me personally, what God did was that He just kind of reaffirmed that calling to go on the race. And so before I went to training camp, I was kind of feeling that heavy burden of like, oh my gosh, like I'm leaving for a year, and I'm like leaving all this behind, and like it's a heavy burden. Not to like glorify myself or glorify a world racer or anything and say, oh, we're just so much better. It's not that. It's just like it really kind of settles in, and it was kind of my spirit man or whatever, I don't know. But I was grieving a little bit of just kind of everything I was leaving behind. And it was just a beautiful thing for God to just kind of reaffirm, like, hey, you're in the right place, you're plugged into me, you're doing it, and it's going to be great. And so that's what training camp was for me. It was just like this beautiful moment of, you are in the right place, you are doing the right thing. And yeah, it stinks, all the things you're going to leave behind, all the people you're going to miss, but like, if it's just one soul won, it's worth it. So it was beautiful. And that's what I would just say for my advice for like any future racers, any future like passport semesters people. Like just go in with a heart ready for God to rock, and just like put your expectations aside and just be ready to dive in deep with your team and to love on them well. And it's going to be a beautiful experience because that's the way it was for us. So yeah. Oh, and before I end this video, just be sure to check out some of my fundraising opportunities that are coming up. There's an Adopt a Box fundraiser. There's like instructions like all over social media, and I'll probably link them in my blog somewhere. So go ahead and check that out because you can win a prize when you adopt a box. So it's really cool. And with that, please like and subscribe. That's the end of this video. Oh, and if you want a like packing video, if you're like, what are you taking for a year? How many bags are you taking? How are you going to fit it all? You got some questions, I'm sure. So like be sure to like comment down below. And if enough people comment down below and ask about it, I will be making a packing video if enough people do it. So be sure, if you're interested in that, to comment down below so that I know to make a packing video, and I'll answer all your questions. So any questions, you can also put those down below, questions, and say yes to packing video. Just comment that below, either on my blog or on my YouTube channel. And with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye now!